Well, a warm welcome to KTN News Desk. My name is Abi Agin, and now it's time for a business chat segment. And joining me on set is the Managing Director of Village Market, Ahmed Esani. Welcome to KTN.
Thank you.
And today we'll be talking more about growing the retail market in Kenya. Village Market has been one of the active players within the Kenyan space for a number of years. And we are not seeing Village Market growing as much as we are seeing other malls coming up into the market.
Well, actually it is. It hasn't been announced much, but after 20 years of operation, Village Market has gone through 6 different expansion plans, and now it is on its 7th, which is responding basically to the needs of the market at the moment.
Yes.
And it will double the size of the Village Market. With the 2 hotels that will be on site, the area covering will be over 1 million square feet now.
Wow. Tell us more about your expansion strategy now that you secured funding to the tune of 5.5 billion shillings.
Well, we noticed that there is a movement from the foreign retailers to look at the Kenyan market. And we've had a waiting list for the past few years of the tenant people who would like to take position at the Village Market. So the idea was to respond to that and create an atmosphere where the retailers can comfortably offer their products. And we noticed that at the same time other malls have also come up in Nairobi. We have some major players now. 2 Rivers up the road from us. There is the Hub at Karen and Garden City. Yeah, and quite a number.
City also.
Quite a number of others also that are coming up.
What does this mean for the market? Is it that there's renewed confidence that Kenya is having a fast-growing middle class that is ready to take up these particular services?
Of course, that's one part of it. I mean, the growth that we've seen in Kenya has been remarkable and continues. But also we have to see it from the global view. With this bad economy in the US for the past few years,
yes,
the slowdown of Europe, and Russia having issues with the political issues with the European community, international community, the slowdown of China, and somehow the Far East being saturated. The investors are looking for other areas, and so they're facing towards Africa. In Africa, in the north of Africa, because of the Arab Spring, there is hesitation still. In South Africa, because of the issues that we see in the news normally, xenophobic attacks, and also there are economic issues there as well. And the West Africa, because of Ebola and other concerns, has limited the focus of the investors to East Africa. And when you look at East Africa, the first place, the hub, is Nairobi. And add that to the growth that is happening and the middle class growing and the demand for merchandise and products, it creates a very ripe atmosphere for new retail to come in.
Quite interesting. And looking at this huge amount you received, the 5.5 billion shillings, break it down for us. What exactly will it be going towards, and how long will the new expanded Village Market take?
We are almost a year into the construction. The retail part of the expansion will be ready by the end of this year, and the hotel, which is a 215-room hotel, towards the 3rd quarter of next year. Out of the total amount, about 4 billion of that is going into construction. Another 1.5–2 billion will go towards fit out and equipment that's required.
And where does this place Village Market as one of the leading retail stores in Kenya?
You know, some of the malls that are coming up will be larger than what we will be. But the positioning is important. The way we are positioning ourselves is to make sure that we offer high quality products to our visitors, to our guests, that we improve the quality of service, which has always been part of the village market philosophy, and also to incorporate more arts and crafts and cultural events into the experience of the shoppers when they do visit us.
You mentioned that you'll be putting up a hotel there as well as other retail stores. Have we seen some commitment from various multinationals indicating that they want to come and have a stake in this project?
We have been approached by many, in many ways, some who are interested to see what we're doing, and the others who want to take the concept to other parts of Africa. Ghana, Nigeria, Mozambique, and among others have been the countries that have expressed interest. But our priority has been to develop the marketing in Nairobi first before we venture out into other markets. And we still feel there's huge opportunities in Kenya for growth. Maybe for a few years now retail is taken care of, but then there are other areas of development that one can look at.
And according to the recent report by PwC, it actually states that Sub-Saharan Africa is poised to witness 55% growth in the retail market. From where you sit, what's the outlook like for the retail market in Kenya now that we are having a fast-growing population as well?
There are two things happening that one should understand about the retail. One is the growth of retail, the market in Kenya itself. That means that we used to have individually owned units, one shop in one mall and maybe a second. But now we're witnessing a development of chains. Chains of stores of 5 or 6 in different malls. And whereas you used to deal as a landlord with individual, now you're dealing with a corporate that understands retail. So it's much more complex and advanced than before. And we're seeing more and more of this happening. Excuse me. Quite a lot of people who were experimenting with retail, either selling at home or importing and distributing, are also now getting into retail. This is just a local scene itself. Then we see the retailers from South Africa, for example, or Europe, or Dubai, are looking for outlets and investment opportunities, and they see that opportunity in Kenya, and they're coming forward now.
Well, and that's a good place to end it. Thank you, Ahmed, for coming.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate your time, and we'll be keeping an eye on how the project continues to develop moving forward. And that's all we had time for here on Business Chat. My name is Abiagina. Let's cross over to Najma to get the latest of what's been making headlines across the globe.